emotions, ups and downs, man. And I hope that you enjoy it. Wonder if I'll get emotional.
Nice. Oh my God!
Interesting. It was the year of our Lord 2011, the first time that I heard the name Scumpy.
This victory, they worked so hard.
So, on this topic, since I'm learning how to do this, first time I heard Scumpy was I think the first video I ever watched was the 88-0 sweatbanding. And after that, I was just like insta fan. Like I started watching all the content, all the videos. That's when I started learning about like competitive and all that stuff. So, I mean, I was a huge Call of Duty fan, but for some reason, I never knew anything about competitive before that. So, you know, and I honestly, I think the video was already like a year or two old at that point too. So I guess very late in the whole competitive scene. But we'll continue.
Everybody wants to be on OpTic, and it's been my goal to get onto OpTic.
He had to have known something about himself, within himself, that he was going to go places.
What a fucking legend, man.
It changed esports.
The curse has been broken.
Oh, I'm on top of the world right now. Like...
After this full year that we went through, I thought that I was going to retire.
I didn't think he was going to retire for a long time.
Jesus.
Whatever you want to do, I'm behind you.
Yeah, like the whole like him retiring thing, like I didn't expect him to retire still. Like I thought he was going to run strong for a while. It really did hit me like for lack of a better term, like a brick wall. It was interesting. I see Hex in the back there, but yeah, I didn't expect it at all, to be honest. Even, I mean, obviously, I expected him to retire at the end of the year, but like running up to that point, like I didn't expect it at all. I thought he was going to go at least until in my mind, he was going to go until the next Black Ops title, the next Treyarch title. So didn't happen.
Like, you paid your dues. You don't have to prove anything to anyone. You've done everything that you wanted to do.
He did prove a lot. I mean, he left on top of the game.
Sure of the decision, because once obviously we did it, there was no going back.
It is a shock. We know it's going to be a shock. It was a shock to people that showed up to his house that night.
But all these great players that have played for this organization have gone to get to this level. But there has to be a moment in which there's a torch that's passed, and I think it has happened.
I'm a little nervous. Is that normal? I'm a little nervous.
Yeah.
How would Hex know?
Huh?
Thank you for coming, everyone.
That's what I saw.
It's a good intro.
All right. First off, yes. Thank y'all for coming.
I cried during that. I'm not gonna lie. I'll be
I was
honest.
pretty much mentally done after losing Vanguard champs. I was like ready to be done. I was telling a bunch of people I was done.
I mean, I genuinely thought that this was my last year. Like, just my mindset after this full year that we went through, I thought that I was going to retire.
I didn't have a good season on Vanguard up to my standards. So I was like really contemplating it because of that. And he was like, if you leave, then I leave. Yeah, I was just done. Or at least I thought I was.
We didn't really give ourselves a fair chance. Run it back one more year and see what we can do.
So I just said this will be my last year, last dance. Thought I could stick it out. Then the team started having issues again. I mean, it was just, Mirage was following me specifically.
That's fair.
We were supposed to do like a big doc about the whole year and, you know, everything that came with it. And then the first match of our year, we get forfeited, but they're saying they want a replay, which is absurd.
Who the fuck are these guys? These guys, you get fucking 20K viewers.
I'm literally in my own streak.
What's up, Ross?
I'm in my own. After playing Florida in an online match, like I thought that was my last match. And then we go to the LAN, get top 12, and I'm like, Jesus. I'm like, dude. Bro, we gotta start taking some fucking accountability, man. Like, yeah. It's fucking pathetic, dude. This is fucking. And then I had to start running the TAC because we picked up Kyler. I mean, I talked to Hector, just kind of weighing the options of the team, what we can do. We just came to the conclusion this is the last match, and then, you know, went out, played it.
Went out with a bang. He went crazy that match.
he's contemplated retirement several
Oh, he's so emotional.
times over the last 2 years.
You can't be emotional because I'll
and
cry then.
what it would do to his legacy, what, you know, from a competitive standpoint, obviously, like, the dude overthinks everything, and maybe that's why he became who he became, and that's why he is who he is. But it's something that I personally known over the last, like, 2 years. Like, this has been an ongoing conversation, and
It's like, it's been a conversation, but like, I didn't think in Scumpy's head that he was that ready to retire. Like, I didn't see it. I mean, I don't even know how I wasn't seeing it, but I mean, for sure, like, yeah.
the more that the games didn't deliver as much as previous games, the lack of improvement.
That's
in
when
the
I should have
product,
started saying.
It just took a toll on him.
He had been telling us, it's seemingly weekly, that this was his last day, his last weekend, his last match, his last tournament. You know, he just didn't have any gas left in the tank, and then anything that happened, like, to throw off his, like, mental, like, it just multiplied. So, I mean, you think about the SAE thing that happened. You think about the inner workings of the team and all their issues, and then you think about Illy's visa issues. I think that's just what set it all over the top. So, yeah, we went into that Boston match knowing it was his last one.
Nah, bro.
Let's fuck it up.
Give it a shake. Come on.
Come on, Andy. Let's get it, baby.
Come on, baby.
Sitting in that chair must have been bittersweet that last day.
Good rose, good fucking very small talk with each other, man.
Everything, man. You know the vibes.
I think there's always some bit of pressure, but it kind of goes away once I start playing with them and once I hop on the sticks.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. You've all been waiting for it. Reddit has been ablaze, and let me tell you, whatever happens at the end of this series, Reddit may fill its britches once again. Let's get into this one. Chance to debut of Hook here on the OpTic Texas roster.
Side, dead.
Another one side. Behind him.
Side, got me last guy. Nice.
Nice! Good fucking shit.
Yeah,
We're only missing one new class of the guy.
I'm with you.
Nice! Good fucking shit.
Focus down, dead. I'm nice. Good shit. I'm not good.
Yeah, be calm behind you, Kevin.
Dead. I'm with you. Yeah, baby. Find this pissed on. Last guy time. One more time. Let's fucking go.
He was frying people this year. The game met his play style pretty well.
Let's get this shit in.
Here.
Yeah, that was a huge shock about that.
Then let's go. Already through doubles. Come back. Oh, let's go. Kyle, good shit.
Last guy's couches.
Even his first match playing that new role, I think he was running trophy.
I mean, I don't want to flex or anything, but Alex, can you go watch that in the room? Really loud, bro. Mom's gonna bring some food earlier or later, or Tita will.
He was, he was able to pick apart that Boston team.
Son of the man, if you can get the job
He
done.
did so good that last
Got the
game.
point, get things going, massive win.
I think that might have been why I was so shocked.
That first match against Boston definitely meant a lot to us just because everyone was roasting how, everyone was basically saying we're not good at all. We're not competitors, all that good stuff.
And a B-zone, talk about a big one-on-one gunfight. Is OpTic are clearing house now?
Going to a match, we did our thing, said pieced up, we all pieced up.
No, it's not bad.
Piss him.
How bad last guy? I'm blocking beat him.
Oh my fucking goodness.
You are getting gone by Scump.
Oh my fucking goodness. Holy shit, then he just got leaked on.
Over down to the check-in desk, and Illy cha-ching gets them both. Oh my god.
I really wish that team worked a little better, man.
Pissed on. Let's go. Come in. Let's fucking go.
Zero damage every one-on-one fight, but at the same time.
God, dude. These are always so fucking good.
There was a good amount of pressure on me today just because people are holding me to a high standard with the AR, and I've only had 4 days to practice with it. So I was a little bit nervous coming into today, I'm not going to lie. But we ended up getting the win, and I ended up making some good plays for the squad. So it was a good win. It was a good team win today.
And he just thought to himself, I'm like, man, you know, for over 13 years, I think, I have been competing and creating content. The content creator, you know, competition side of it, like, it weighs on you, right? You're doing two jobs, two full-time jobs. And, you know, for the last 2 years, his inability to stream the scrims and his inability to sort of share, you know, sort of be able to create content around the competition side of esports, you know, it's a million things that went into this thing. But I knew that this was going to be the last year.
Yeah, so that night after we won, I went home, and then I got a text from Hector saying, "Can I call you?" or like something like that. And then from there, I ended up calling him, and then he answered, and then he was basically saying like, "Yo, what do you think about this?" And then he explained the situation that was happening, that Seth, you know, wants to retire, and what do you think about bringing Brandon back on board?
I think it was next day was when I went out to lunch with Hector, and we basically went through it. He made sure that I was 100% serious and sure of the decision, because once obviously we did it, there was no going back. So we went out to lunch, and then we went through a couple of ideas on how we want to announce it, because it was obviously a quick turnaround.
So then it's our job to figure out how to not only tell everyone else in OpTic what's happening, but to tell the Green Wall and to all the fan base like what's happening, because
they nailed it.
We know it was
they nailed
a shock. It was a shock to the people that showed up to his house that night.
Oh my God, this is.
Yo, buzz. Yo, buzz.
You watching?
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
What's good, kid? You came? I can't believe you fucking came. Formal's here too.
I'm glad Formal showed up.
Yeah, you got the dimmer right now.
Real gamer vibes right there.
Yeah, this house is all right. Yeah, it's cool, I guess. It's cool. No, honestly, yeah, this guy, I mean, he has secret rooms, like, it's insane. I'm not gonna lie, I ran out of breath going upstairs, but yeah.
It's 8:20 right now. I'm usually in bed by 9 p.m. Plus, I'm not drinking like these degenerates, so watching the Cowboys game, chilling.
Damn.
I got a little something. I gotta have something to go off of. Yo, I told Kyler to fry everyone this year. He said, "Say less." That's all he said.
And he's
I'm
frying.
ready. Is everyone ready? I'm a little nervous. Is that normal? I'm a little nervous.
Yeah, I'm nervous.
Really? Could everybody please come over? It's time. I'm nervous. Huh?
Thank you for coming, everyone.
That's what I saw.
It's a good intro.
All right, first off, yes, thank y'all for coming. It's a very big day in my career. All I've known for the last 14 years of my life, some of you may know this, my competitors, my fellow competitors, it's all I've known, it's all we've known for a very long time.
That is a dusty ass Xbox controller.
So the first time I heard of Scump would have been in MW2 in like, dude, it might have been in the beginning of MW2. I don't think he had the same name though, dude. I forget what it was called. He had some weird name, I think. It might have been Scump, but
Team here at the end of the game as Skylight does a nice little prone shot on Frantic, drop shots on Forgiveness. Nice little two-piece he picked.
I wish I was in the scene back then, bro. I probably would have been like a pro for a little bit. I would have definitely been retired by now, but
And that really makes him a potent slayer
I was really good when I was young.
Bobby. Oh jeez, I don't know. Like they had like full Randy team in like my eyes. Like obviously I knew everyone else that played and gamed around that time, but I remember playing Seth, and he was actually really good at Modern Warfare 2.
If you don't want me, then I'll leave.
There's obviously that infamous clip of me and Scump meeting in a Modern Warfare 2 lobby, and he just dropped 39 kills on us, I think, on high-rise capture the flag.
Yeah, I'm fucking mad.
I'm not trying to be a dick or anything, but I really have no idea.
And I just fucking dropped 30 on you. So now you do.
I've never even seen that clip.
The mix with OpTic pretty quickly in Black Ops 1, and that's really where things started to heat up and get interesting.
You did a really good job, and there's a two-piece right there. We're gonna
what a
Scumpy
golden
doing
game.
a great job picking up that middle street, pushing in, and does a great job still playing defense, even though he is on a roll right now. Let's go. This is awesome. Leverage deserved this victory. They worked so hard to get here.
Our strategy was to stay motivated. Really, when you're playing at this level, anybody can beat anybody. Really having an advantage is having motivation and getting hyped whenever you do something good for
That's fun. That was so long
brand
ago.
new member to OpTic Gaming's premier team. This is Mr. Scumper Jumper. Why do you think you're getting
The
such a huge
quality
response
went
from the
so
Twitch community?
different from Black Ops 1 to
Primarily, I think
to this game, whatever the fuck it's called.
And now everybody
Modern Warfare
thinks
3.
I'm the best in the game. OpTic, it's because they have such a big following in and of themselves, and then, I mean, it's just such a respectable place to be. Everybody wants to be on OpTic.
His mic was
and
probably
it's been
crispier than mine is now.
my goal to get onto OpTic.
I am so excited to finally bring you my first YouTube video. I finally got Sony Vegas, and I'm really stoked to get this video out finally.
So there we have it. OpTic Gaming are once again champions of EGL, this time against...
Yes, OpTic in the building because we are so blessed. Oh my God.
9 seconds left. It's coming down the wire.
Black Ops 2. Such a fun game.
And so for us to win the first tournament of the year on Black Ops 2 while everything was sort of popping off, you know, 200 viewers went to 500 in a week, and then 500 went to 1,500 in 2 weeks, and then all of a sudden, a few months later, we've got 12, 15,000 between me and Scump. So that was really where I felt like the floodgates opened up. So that first tournament win meant a lot for me as a competitor, and then it meant a lot for Scump, myself.
Dude, Nade Shot's posture is awful. Posture? Nade Shot's posture.
Bro,
Why does that sound weird?
Nothing was stopping the force of that wave and that momentum that we were building.
At the time, Nate Shot and I were streaming out of my basement in my house. At the time, my wife and I were trying to figure out a way to, with our credit, to get a house for this new team that was happening. We wanted to do what other team houses were doing, but we were going to do it differently. We were going to make sure that it wasn't just a place for people to practice. Fuck that.
Inside of the OpTic Gaming 2013 Team House, everybody's here now.
We needed to create content that was going to be consumed. We needed to be entertaining, and we needed to facilitate the way that us living this outside of the norm life in an industry that hadn't yet been proven.
I mean, this guy, I said it before and I'll say it again, it just made playing the game easier. And even if we were in a place where we were trying to get the last 20 seconds on a hill and we kind of fucked up rotations, Scump would just miraculously pop like a 2-piece or 3-piece on that rotation.
Oh my god. Love this fucking clip. Might be my favorite, honestly.
And it would just break setups, we'd get into hill, and we were a pretty damn good respawn team because of his slang ability.
189 to 176.
Oh, another great one.
Cross-map kills with a Scorpion. Yeah, so close to even more score streaks. If he drops back, tries to fight for position at the next one. Oh, with that kill, he gets him anyway. Taking out Nameless that one. He's not done just yet. Trying to earn something more.
Upsover gets this one.
But as a person, Scump was just a...
Look how hyped he was.
I mean, he would just bullshit, you know, crack jokes, wouldn't take anything seriously.
Hey, Nate Shot. That last trap was weak.
he was just fun to be around. Especially in the downtime during scrims, it was just a lot of fun because he reminded me of somebody like myself. I mean, I'm only a couple years older than him, but it was just easy to get along because he was just trying to crack a joke at any opportunity he had.
Do you ever miss me on the team?
Honestly, since you've left, it's really hard for me because I'm the comedic relief, and whenever things aren't going right, it's only me, and they're all just pissed off. So,
I know exactly what you're saying, bro.
It's just me.
We finally picked up our fourth for OpTic Gaming for the remainder of 2015, and that is going to be Damon Karma Barlow.
That's a legendary.
I mean, just like the whole 2017 year, like we had our like ups and downs as a team, but 2017 was like really grim up until the point where Damon won the 1v1. That kind of like relit a spark.
Is racing and Karma. There it is. On top.
We went through a lot of shit, and I think that's probably one of the most impressive things. We won, but we also lost, and
God, we're getting so old.
Through some shit.
We can't sit there and not romanticize about the beauty of the moment, right? Or the beauty of his own personal ability to know what he wants and getting it every single time that he goes after it.
He is just absolutely wrecking it right now. 45 and 20. Scumpy God! They're moving on to the UC Scumpy right now. There it is, oh my God! Let's go with that! King Scumpy. Scum absolutely.
Oh my God, Maven with her.
13 with the smile up in Chicago.
Coming into the year, I didn't know what to expect. I mean, we were running it back with the team. Honestly, high expectations. People expected a lot out of us. Things fell short. It happens. That's part of competing. Been on OpTic for a majority of that time, and I've had the support of all of you in this house today. I couldn't thank y'all enough. I mean, looking around, it's really hard for me, just because I have had a crazy amount of support throughout my whole career.
Don't cry. Don't do
Not
it.
only by fans, but by everyone here, so thank you. To all my old teammates, thank you. You guys really have molded me into the person that I am today, and it means a lot. I mean, I've learned so much through the bad decisions, the good decisions. It really has taught me a lot in my life. And this is just the booze while I'm crying.
I ain't got that excuse. Hold up. Oh, fuck.
This organization has always been like family to me. I mean, Hector has cultivated that since day one, and I appreciate that. I've known a lot of y'all for a very long time. I mean, Ray winged me from the start, literally made my career what it is. Yeah. And I've
Shot
continued
to
to
sure
grow
goes
stronger and
hard. I
stronger
want
along
one
the
of
way
those.
with the bumps, with everything. Again, good decisions.
I don't
bad
have
decisions,
any
it's all
OpTic
added up to
shit.
now. I've obviously never
L-fan,
found
L-fan.
myself in a situation like this. I'm a little nervous and apprehensive for the future, but I'm also excited on top of that. Content's always been something that I've wanted to do personally. With the CDL and how high things are nowadays, like, you know, like, it's hard nowadays to do content. Content on top of competing is really hard.
And Shotzi
because
does a
of how
good
high the
job.
competition is.
But it's a really good job.
It's just hard, and it's something that I've always wanted to do. But thankfully, with the great team that I had, Ant being there, and the addition of Brandon back, I hope people are happy with the new roster at the very least. I think you guys are going to be absolutely disgusting. And after seeing Kyler and you as a sub duo with the pacing, it was kind of an easy decision. Like, I'm not like that. Like, I'm not fast like that anymore. Like, these guys, they're different, and it's a hard decision. But bringing Brandon back made sense. Life's too short to hold grudges or be mad at each other, and I hope he uses this opportunity to be a good teammate. And Brandon,
Here it comes.
I'm gonna be on your ass. Please use this opportunity well, because again, I'm falling down so you can go up, and I hope that, you know, I hope that you use this right. To Ray, Ender, Kyler, Ant, obviously, JP, all my past coaches, everybody. I mean, I'm going to be supporting you guys till the end. You guys know that. I'm going to be rooting for y'all. That's easy. You guys like family to me again, so I hope you guys do, you know, I hope you guys fry. I really do. For the supporters that may be mad or upset at me and my decision, I'm sorry, but I promise I'll make it up. I'll be attending events still and meeting people, which I really couldn't do being a player because obviously COVID. So now I'm going to be obviously meeting people, and we have other things in the works. Coming into the year, I was already on the fence about giving it another go, and I really thought that I could do it, but I overestimated my energy, and that happens, and I hope that y'all can forgive me, but again, I hope y'all fry. The support I've been given with so many decisions in my career is astonishing, and I hope this is no different. Thank you guys for the years of memory, the good and the bad, and here's to another chapter of my life. Greenwall for life, brick by brick, family.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Congratulations, man.
Cheers, brother. Cheers. Thank you. Ooh, I didn't think I was
Not a sad night. Turn that music on. Let's
You're
do
making me
this.
sad, bro. You got me tearing up. Got me tearing up, bro. The man.
I didn't think I was gonna cry.
Yeah. Don't worry, you made me cry, bro.
Oh, yeah. Wait, can I get a headset?
Shit was hard, bro.
Odd.
But it's not a sad night. It's a happy night, new chapter of my life, so let's have some fun. Oh, man. That sucked.
Nah, it's good. It's good. Thank you for everything, man. And thank you for the future, too. It's not done. It's not over. Let's turn the music on.
Dude, I'm sad.
I know. We all are, man. It's like, but also happy, really, really happy.
Like, I've been preparing for these moments for
X
the
looks
longest
so
time.
tired there.
I knew that at one point somebody was going to get engaged, and they were going to have a family, they were going to start their own house, and this whole thing. So the retirement has always been in the back of my head. Obviously, experiencing it now and hearing his words and how choked up he got. Like, man, I fought hard. But I am super happy. You know, there are tears of happiness for sure, because this is a moment to be celebrated. This isn't a sad moment. This is a happy moment because now he gets to, you know, he went out on his own merit. He wanted to do it, and he knew when it was. And for someone to make that decision is super hard. So I respect his maturity in being able to do that.
Ooh, that was not easy.
Yeah, I know how it feels. Like, especially with their scrim schedule, like they got to get up at like 10 every day. Like he's been going downtown. Like,
I'm sorry.
Until it's just gonna wear on you.
I can't take that serious. 10 every day? Come on.
It's crazy, man.
That's not bad, really. But they stay up way later than I do, so it's different.
But I mean,
different schedule for sure.
I'm sure he'll be successful as hell. So yeah, I'll be around him. So it should be an interesting journey.
I ain't got nothing to say to the kid, honest.
Call of Duty might not be done with them, man. I really do feel like if the next Treyarch game can come back, it'd be crazy. I missed that though. Fuck. Damn, this is long.
Should be an interesting journey.
I ain't got nothing to say to the kid, honest.
Why are you
all
laughing?
the salary money.
Tell me you're proud of me and that you love me and that I've done all I've could.
Yes, cigar.
I am proud of you. I love you. People are going to be happy for you, and people are also going to be really sad at the same time, because I think a lot of people were looking forward to.
Can we turn the music off? Stop it.
I'll still be there, just not playing.
Wow, okay. People love that.
Mom, don't worry.
It's been
you never
awesome.
had to worry about me. Don't worry. We'll be good.
He must have been drunk by then already.
I said that tonight. I said, you know, we made a lot of decisions that I haven't always agreed with. First of all, the first one was going to Dallas in 2011, and look how that turned out. So.
Wait till tomorrow when you see the video. I was crying the whole time, giving my speech in front of 30 of my great friends. They understood. Aunt understood. Everyone understands. Now it's the next chapter. Just what do we do now? And I already have very many ideas.
It's been definitely a roller coaster of emotions, just obviously getting benched and then getting back on the team, but at the expense of Seth retiring. It was so many emotions going through me. I mean, obviously I played with Seth for, it felt like my whole career. I mean, I think this is like our 4th or 5th year together. I mean, we started playing at the end of 2018, and there's a lot going through my head. I was excited to compete again, but I don't know, it felt a little weird, I'm not gonna lie, especially with like the first couple of days scrimming, but I'm just glad that we got past all that and then hit the matches, because that was like kind of the only thing on my mind was how was the first match is gonna play out, because everything just felt different, new, but I was just glad to be competing again overall, to be honest, but happy it's all over now.
That looks like determination on his face. We had a rough day today too. We lost to Toronto too. So
I love watching COD to start with, and the initial watch parties were such a big hit. I'm not trying to check the boys out, bro.
I'm never checking.
Just know, fry their shit.
God, I want to be on the couch in the watch parties one day.
I love this.
Era of Call of Duty begins today, an exciting one at that. And wow, man, I'm excited to see how this team goes. Chance, we've been talking about it to no end for so long now, and they're going up against a very tough opponent. Seattle Surge on the downward trend, but that doesn't make them any less dangerous. Let's find out how this one goes. 2v2, 25 seconds. You have to set yourself up for the defuse. Now they're on top of it. Anyone there to check it? Here for Seattle Surge. Illy's got eyes on. Over at Illy now. Does land the shot and accuracy. That could be it, Mac.
Let's go, baby.
Making tough gunfight wins as well. Pred simply can't find them.
Let's fucking go, baby.
No, here come OpTic. Here come the Hungry Sharks. And that.
Let's fucking go, baby.
He's a soundboard.
Yeah, we are dumbly right now.
What a brilliant start for this new roster here in the CDL. Oh my goodness, Ultra! It's 8 seconds. They have to win every single gunfight. Shotty pushes ahead and gets another 2.
2 HP, man.
He gets away, dives straight across. He's going to come straight back out again, though. Hugh. Got to challenge. They have to challenge him as well. Scrap's going to.
Go, baby! Ender, you're the fucking best, baby! I swear to God, you're actually the Zio.
Guys are fucking, yo, Arnie, you're fucking dog shit, bitch.
Holy shit!
And you know, we're winning clutch gunfights. You know, definitely showed what we're capable of. So.
I mean, this is ridiculous, man. What a potential, just insane way for these two teams to end their sort of stage going into the major. I mean, this is looking like no more perfection for OpTic.
I didn't actually get to watch that one. I don't remember why. I think I slept in on that day or something.
Everybody, let's close out Major 2 the best way possible. OpTic versus FaZe, a classic Call of Duty matchup.
close out that embassy search and destroy 6 rounds to 1. Not a good sign when it comes down to this series. Is this one quickly going to be over, or does OpTic Texas have some life?
Okay.
No, let's go up and hit a reset, bro. Let's hit a reset. Everybody hit a fucking reset, baby. Let's fucking go.
I remember it was the last hill, it was a patio hill, and like I came out of the kitchen, they needed like 3 seconds to end, and then like I came out like screaming like, where is he on hill? Where is he on hill?
Selling him a winner. A few more points. A few more points. Atlanta, they just need a body. They just need a body. But if the body falls, OpTic jumps in, Jay.
Fucking go, baby.
I watched that. That was intense. I thought it was over right there.
Takes down Slasher, who was mid-play it. Hook is there for the other. It's all on to Sim.
Let's fucking go, baby. Let's fucking go, baby. Let's fucking go. Fucking snipes, babe. Fucking shit, baby. You guys are
God, I wish that team lasted longer, man. I got no quarrels with the OC, man, but like it just.
I'm definitely happy with this week. I mean, obviously, just coming into it, our practice hasn't been. I mean, we just haven't had as much practice as obviously some of these other teams, but I'm definitely happy with it. But we're not content. We're not satisfied. We know that as soon as we start thinking like that, it's obviously just going to come bite us in the ass. So we're obviously just keeping our heads down and still got a lot of work to put in. So we're excited for it.
Yeah, the Boston situation was, the traveling day was definitely insane. We went there, everything seemed good. There was no like travel delays or nothing like that, so we're like, oh, bet.
It was a record setter today, officially at DFW, 1.3 inches of sleet.
He said, and your guys' flight is canceled. And I was like, what? So then from there, we're all tweaking. We're like, oh my God, holy fuck. Last time there was we were in a tornado. It's right now we're in snow. Shit.
They wouldn't let me fly the flight. I just don't understand what the problem is. I can man that aircraft.
Next thing you know,
I bet he's done the simulations.
That was already in the air, had to come back for some fuel. They're like first come, first served. Yeah, we all had to make a line. We all luckily got on board, and then from there, we went to Boston.
We did it. First class though, like now we got 27B. Like, come on, bro.
Let the games begin. Anticipating the main event.
We had a flight canceled.
God, I bet it's so cold there.
With that being said, now we don't have luggage. Well, we're going to go get some clothes, make the best out of it.
Ah, he looks like such a vibey guy, man.
Yo.
A lot of gang. Pow, pow.
What the fuck you say?
Be here on a $50 Delta stipend to buy underwear. This is great.
Yo, that might be a play. I swear to God. These are a play. Are these a play?
Yeah, for sure.
Nah, I'm getting fucking.
Those are gonna be so uncomfy. Those would be so uncomfy. From Target? I don't know about that one, Chief.
Like any lotion.
I mean, it's definitely not any one of us. I'll tell you that.
Oh my
You look like a fucking bro. You look like you look like you're parachuting, bro. Yo, I spot on DP too. Yo, one's gassing and the rest are gonna be front.
I don't know. We were just like doing our thing, you know. We were just doing our thing. We're just going hard in practice every day, just getting better. And yeah, coming out with first seed was kind of typical out of us, just because like we were like dealing with a lot of things, but like we didn't really let that get in our way of just.
I wonder if I kind of wonder if Ender had filmed this after he got dropped, or if he was like Spice. I don't know. I want to know what's going through like Ender's head after being dropped, or how's he's thinking, because he hasn't been playing. Maybe he just ends his career and just stays in OpTic as a creator. I mean, I think it's possible.
It was a good day of practice.
I don't know. I don't know if it's possible.
Feel confident
I shouldn't say that.
in the team's gameplay. Yeah, man, that's really it. It's time
I have
to
a
lock
love
in.
for Ender.
Get it?
I didn't even think they were gonna drop, man. I didn't think they were gonna drop him.
So how are you feeling? You guys play obviously later. You play the Thieves. How you feeling?
Feeling good. We played them at 6. I feel like our map pool is really good against them, so we're gonna come in swinging.
Hello, one and all, and welcome to the Call of Duty League Major 2, coming at you from Beantown alongside the Charles River. It's time for the Boston Breach Major, live from the Fenway MGM Music Hall.
With the Zero Trio, in Search and Destroy, that has been their go-to. Has their hardpoint down a little bit better, right? More reps, the better. You're here at LAN. I'm sure they're working on some things, you know, some fans at home looking at the hard points in this matchup. Maybe not the happiest with the decisions, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, Hydro, that's it's definitely my favorite map. You know, I'm Dory in the water and shit, you know what I'm saying? I'll be swimming in there. I probably have more swimming time than actual time being on the ground of the map.
And we needed the whole map, I believe, we're getting broken on our setups, and then we ended up getting an early road to P2 on Hydro, and we basically needed full 60 that hill to basically win, and if we didn't like hold, we were gonna lose.
It does. OpTic Texas in a massive spot, currently down 2-1. They've got plenty of bodies here.
Thinking of those fucking video clips with the audio clips would be so tough.
The comms were just like everyone knew it was like survival.
Because they were fucking sunk.
That's it.
Can't find the kill. Dash and Illy combined for 2. They hold down the first push. All of LA Thieves spawning out towards the front.
And Envoy looks to make the route. Have they spotted him? Do they know that he's going to be in a position like this? Puts in a bit of damage. Kenny trying to do some work himself. What pops on up? Hold on. And now Dashi begins to get comfortable. OpTic in a wonderful position right now as the Thieves trying to break past that 50-yard line. It comes down to this play.
And OpTic, they can win it off this hard point. They just have to hold the next push down, and the map is going to be theirs. Hook at least finds the first kill. On to Octane.
Knifes him right here. He gets team killed.
That's another 4 dead. OpTic can close it out right now.
They absolutely can. The Thieves, they've got to break. They've got to jump in this hard point. Have OpTic just made the cut. Gotta go. They made the comeback.
Couldn't cut the tension in there with a lightsaber, man.
We ended up clutching up, holding the full 60 to make the comeback, and it was pretty dope.
As Hook finds a second, 3v2. LA Thieves have to clutch on.
Finds one himself. It's all on to Octane. A 1v3.
But OpTic came to play today. It was
So weird to not see Scum through though.
He was a play that was dropped at the beginning of the stage, comes back, and then takes over in game number 5.
Dashi had such a good series,
Daniel was playing extremely well that
event.
series.
Jesus.
I mean, honestly, he plays really good every series, but that specific one, I just remember him literally frying against them.
I mean, this is something that I don't know. I don't know if I can live without. You know what I mean? Competing is something that I just look forward to every day. So I'm just grateful for another opportunity.
Well, you're definitely a part of the community, part of Call of Duty history, as the crowd is cheering for you. Any last words you want to give to them in the organization?
We love you guys. We're gonna try to get you guys a chip. Trust.
They're gonna try to get y'all a chip, all right? That's gonna do it for me and Bruce. Chris, close us out. Don't make mama cry already.
Are they fucking fucking try? Dude, that cruise must have like just caught someone.
Wait, how do you kill the guy with cruise? Yo, because like he went through the middle windows and just turned it.
Come on, man. How you feeling?
Come on, baby. Come on. Let's fucking go. Man, they're fucking goats. I will say. I didn't play my best, but honestly, like I was still staying composed and trying my best to just make plays where I could. But they were in their zone.
I low-key overthought it for half a second. That's all I knew. Fuck me. When I hit him, I knew he was gonna go to the door but not move. It's like,
let's go, boys. Let's go.
Chicago.
See you outside.
Hey, how's it going, bro? You too.
Dude, Inder, we knew that he was playing that tree spot.
What tree spot?
The tree snipe, and you almost pre-sniped him, bro. You had a hit marker.
Oh yeah, I know.
It was like we knew he played that shit too, and you pre-sniped.
I got hit by an 8.
They didn't mean to do that.
No, they did. They were hard playing me, and then they stunned me.
Wait, but you've never done that in the break though.
I know.
They just read it.
We're at Gordon Ramsay, and I just met Gordon Ramsay.
Really? That's
He was
crazy.
like, bro, you're hella nasty. And I was like,
Okay.
I know.
Okay.
No, yeah, we're at Gordon Ramsay.
Bullshit.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't even looked at the menu. Dude, that shit was literally the worst shit ever.
Okay.
There was,
Bro, the employee, the fucking ref.
Yeah, so after you win your first match, you have a full day off on Friday. What that day consists of is just basically you scrimming against the teams that are about to play on stage.
Boston, though, make some noise right now because today it is going to be fiery in this venue. The Breach have made it to day 3, and we only have 7 teams remaining. Welcome to the headquarters.
Continues to tick away. OpTic Texas, can they jump onto this objective? Can they jump on? They're able to find 2. However, Bates still lies in wait.
Dude, when you're spectating and you're seeing them, like, and you can see the enemies through the walls, and you're like, don't go, don't go, don't go. It's like the same thing happened today in our game against Ultra, our game, of course. Like, I'm not part of fucking OpTic, but Scumpy, I was watching the watch party, and Scumpy was like, don't go in that room, don't go in that room. I mean, I was just listening, I wasn't watching, so it's like crazy. But yeah, like watching games is hard.
And that is a controlled series from start to finish out of Minnesota.
Yeah, the Rocker series, we got 3-0'd. I felt like one thing that we lacked for sure was just our holds on rotation. As you can see, like we were rotating, but it was more like we weren't holding the correct stuff. After that match, we talked about, you know, making sure we are having info of where they're trying to break from and all that good stuff. And obviously, we played against Boston, and you know, it definitely showed that we were clamping up on our rotations heavy, and we were making sure no one like got through or anything like that. So.
All right, folks, one more match left, and only one team can go to Championship Sunday. Now, you guys have been cheering.
This is such a tense game to watch.
It's time to see where your true allegiance lies.
I think there's, I mean, I don't remember the game specifically, but like, I think there was a day where I was, or a moment where I was like, I don't think we're gonna make it to Sunday again, and I was pretty sad about it. But then we did it. We made it to Sunday, and then, well, we don't need to talk about the rest of that. So.
I remember.
God, such a good production.
And I remember like coming off of spawn, I was just like sprinting like towards hill. But like I was sprinting towards hill, like looking at my kill feed, just because like I knew like it was gonna come down to like Brandon, so I was just like running towards hill, just only looking at my kill feed, seeing like I was like hoping like Brandon ended up clutching up and killing Nero, and then I seen he ended up killing Vivid first, and I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, oh, he has to kill Vivid, and now he has to kill Nero as well. So I'm like, oh, like the odds of that are like obviously like not that like high, just because like he has like 1v2 in hill. I see on the kill feed, Dashi kills Nero, and I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, I just knew he did something insane.
To this hometown crowd and the people that support you.
You guys are crazy, man. Keep keep cheering for whoever team you guys are going for. We love you guys, and yeah, hopefully Sunday is gonna be fun.
That means Kyler died, spawned up, and said, "All right, I hope Bruce kills 7."
He's
and
gone.
then he rotated, and then you did, and then y'all both won again. That shit is fucking. That's so different. That's such a crazy mindset.
American or Italian? I feel like
American.
Yeah, yeah.
Because yeah, we had Italian yesterday.
Okay, yeah.
She was so mid.
I'm just on a tour of trying to find places
Let's just stick to her.
I mean, honestly, like the fact that we're moving on is like obviously the bigger picture, but the way we played, we could definitely be playing a lot better. So we're happy moving on, but we definitely got to pick up the gameplay a little bit for sure.
LAT rematch, you think it's going to be a full series again?
I mean, it's always a banger against them, so we'll have to wait and see.
Feeling good, man. First 2 days, I heard people like going crazy upstairs. I'm not sure if they were getting it down or what was happening, but yeah, now I'm locked in. That shit hasn't happened the past 2 days, and I'm locked.
Yeah, it definitely felt good being at a Sunday with the boys, Zio plus Brandon. You know, I can't remember the last time I was in a Sunday besides, what, Major? I don't even know. It's been a long time. I was definitely excited.
And I feel like
No, it had to have been Major 2 last year, Vanguard.
Losers bracket buff. When they go to the losers bracket, it's like they love it down there. And the boys are gonna have to come out. They're gonna have to come out with some fucking passion today.
Boston! It is time for our elimination finals, and we have to send one more team home to come to the stage.
We go against LA Thieves, and we knew that it was going to be a really, really good matchup.
Win it here, but OpTic will keep pushing this. They will keep applying the squeeze.
Pressure coming in from mid-map. Illy will open things up. Shotzi will follow. 4 seconds away. There's the slide, and there is game 1. OpTic Texas.
Like I said before,
I wonder how hard it is, like, to just stand there. Your feet must be aching after a while.
We were up by like 4-2 or something like that.
can he get past him? Gets a few shots in as well now, but Illy will just play his life over and over again. Bring fire, and down he goes. OpTic Texas get another round on the board.
And we ended up, you know, choking that lead, and then from there.
Dead to rights, it's all over.
LA Thieves.
They ended up winning the control, which we choked. I made a terrible play. I'll take that one on the chin. I should have never pushed out maps.
And it is done. It is dusted. It is over. And the control goes to Thieves.
You can only learn from your
A fucking shit map, though, to be honest.
And then the HP, it was a really, really good HP map.
OpTic Texas still in the driving seat, but Thieves are the ones getting points.
What a roller coaster of emotions that really was. Drazen out doing everything he can. He does not want to let OpTic at this as well. Dashi at the back. Just playing his life. Neither team can now win it.
OpTic needs to wait on the rest of his teammates, getting himself into a position, but he's gone for the child. You will find one. Where are the rest of Thieves?
From there, Kyler just, you know, tried getting Hill, and then I think Ender was saying like, yo, I threw a trophy on Hill, but then he went to go look at his orange, and then that whole sequence of like the communication and like just being in the moment, Kyler just, I don't think he didn't look at it fully. He didn't like commit to watching the ladder, and then from there, the guy ladder killed Kyler and then ended up killing Ender. And
If you're OpTic Texas, but time is a-ticking. Map 5 is calling, but Kenny up the ladder, he'll find a kill on Hook. Envoy is there for another.
Finds one at the same time as well. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second.
Such a dumb loss.
Thieves will move forward in this tournament again. Revenge is a dish best served on the main stage. And OpTic.
I hate that it was Thieves, because those guys, dude, they have... I want to say they have such a bad attitude about it. But I understand, like, OpTic fans are like... Some OpTic fans are pretty shitty, but it's like some... Just the way they, like, Thieves, some of those Thieves guys handle shit, it's just like they just want to be assholes about it. I mean, it's a good place. It's a good place. It still hurts to see shit like that, like Ghosty. I mean, like, I don't have any quarrels with the Ghosty yet. I don't know him, but like.
Damn, dude, he tweeted it? Alright, I did not expect him to fucking tweet it. Jesus.
This has to be the biggest opportunity in CDL history. I mean, it might be. This is the first time that OpTic is kind of taking a chance on like a new amateur player, up and coming player this is the first time that we've ever done it. So I'm very interested to see how
I just
this
don't
ends
think
up
like
panning out.
Theo plus Dashy
because,
lasted long
again,
enough for it to be like a real.
amateur players have been picked up.
They didn't give it long enough to be a good chance. But I don't know the shit behind or whatever.
Other
But
CDL teams,
that's just
and
my
they've ended up
opinion.
working out, or they've ended up not working out, and we've seen some superstars molded by it.
If there was ever a time to sort of, you know, change up the things that we do is in a moment of change, as it was with his retirement. I think that for the next year or two, we're going to be in a building phase. We have a very strong structure. You know, I love what Hook brings to the table, but you know, when you look at the pillars of what makes a steady base, you have to take a look at people like Big Timer and people like Nate Shot at the time, right? Which to me gave me a level of confidence to be able to try anything in the world and everything was going to be okay because we had Big Timer and because we had Nate Shot. And then when we added Scum to the equation, and then when we added Formal to the equation, etc., like these moments happen, periodically. And I've been in this thing so long. I've been in this thing for 14 years. I've lost for 14 years on our way to winning as much as we did, more than anybody else. And in a moment of change, an opportunity of a situation to be free with the ability to be like, you know, right now we're in a place where we might suffer losses here and there, but as long as we're building towards the future for what a 5-year span of dominance is going to look like, especially in a competitive space as it is right now, I think that it's in moments like that that you sort of, you know, see the bump in the road and you just speed up and take flight once you hit it. And I think OC offered an opportunity for us to do something that we've never done before. And for real, think about this, right? Who doesn't like an underdog story when the underdog is somebody who is actually very, very, very good at the game? And when I saw Ghosty, I told him, I'm excited to see what you do with this opportunity. And I didn't mean it like, we're OpTic, let's see what you do with this. Like, I really am curious as to what and who is going to be able to expand on what Seth has
They're
done.
making it sound like they're not even close, like, to dropping
Karma,
Ghosty.
what all these great players have
But I just feel like they put so much faith into somebody they didn't even know.
There's a torch that's passed, and I think it has happened. Where you know, with Dashi and his ability to be who he is. And then
I trust
so
him.
young and
I
so
just think it's
naturally
weird.
Gifted to pair him with somebody else who is that and hungry on top of that. I'm excited. I'm very excited.
Thank you, Roger.
Get that camera off.
Look at that, man. Look at that, man.
I packed my apartment up 2 days later, drove home that night. Last night was Super Bowl Sunday. And now we're here. Day one.
You excited?
Very excited.
Let's do it.
Was that Shotzi?
We've been online in several months. Should be a pretty good weekend.
I mean, I haven't watched any Halo stuff either. Man, those were a lot of ups and downs, and I don't know if I should just throw the whole thing up there and edit it, or if I should just cut out the parts that were special and the shit that I had to add into it. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty raw stuff. So,